Let's pick up some perks before we leave. We'll take Redzig's Heritage, mostly for the heavy weapons, 10% increase gain. That's going to come in handy. Train hard, fight easy makes it, it lowers the strength requirements. It'll help for heavy weapons. We'll take Hermes Haste and Marathon Runner. These both make it so we can run faster and for longer. We'll hang on to this last vitality point. And what else do we want to do here? I think actually for scholarship, yeah, let's take Wonders of Band. This one's going to be good for craftsmanship. I'm not too worried about the others. So let's head south. We need to head to Samin. But first, I want to check out this wooded area. I know there's some bandits in here and some dogs. And it would be good to get some combat XP going. Gotta be real careful though. As I mentioned, there's a mod that I downloaded that increases the amount of bandits that spawn. So instead of 2, there's going to be anywhere from like 4 to 6. There they are. Yep, there they are. I think I see 5. Let's see if we can draw one of these guys out. Oh, they killed the civilian. There's nothing we could do about it. Alright, here we go. This guy's taking the bait. Let's get him away. If we can take him out, and then maybe we'll just run to the town to get these other guys to fight the guards or something, that would be kind of cool. Oh, there you go. He saw me. Oh, he came out by himself. Nobody else is running. That's perfect. Alright, sweet. Oh, no, somebody's running. There we go. Took him out quickly. Let's take his stuff. Okay, so they didn't actually aggro. They're kind of running all over the place. Let's see if we can pick this guy off next. There he goes. We're gonna have 2 people on us now, actually. There's a guy with a bow and arrow shooting at us. Try and do our serpentine here, make sure we don't get shot too easily.
You want to try me?
We'll do a quick little dodge. And combo him down. Beautiful. I want to try and do as many combos as I can, so I'm not just hacking at people. Oh, this guy. Shoot. We gotta rush him quick.
What you?
Okay, nice. We got 3 down. That guy just saw the body. How are we doing on weight? 89 out of 112, so we gotta be careful here. We're gonna get overburdened. This guy's got armor, so let's switch to our cudgel. Do we even have strength? We do, yeah, it only requires 2, so this one's fine. There's another guy around here somewhere, though. We gotta be super careful here. I don't want to fight a 2v1 if we don't have to.
Now you're gonna get it.
Okay, this guy definitely sees us. Where did the other one go? Alright, here we go. Armor.
What do you want? Oh! You're a dead man. You know that.
Alright, hit him a few times. We gotta be real careful. He does have a sword, so he can master strike. There's another hit.
You won't get me.
Let's back up. We'll use our stamina more than anything else. Oh yeah, he's injured already. His attacks are so fast. Jesus, man, I'm barely getting it. Let's just back up and reset. I don't want to burn.
I'm all yours.
Let's just get back. He makes me nervous when he twitches. I don't want to burn the durability on our weapon here. There we go. So we're just gonna, if we have to block once, because I'm worried I'm not gonna hit the block. Here we go. Oh, got him. That's huge. Alright, let's get this. We're probably gonna be overburdened here, which is fine. We'll walk back and drop all this stuff off. Yeah, he had some gear on him. There's one more and potentially some dogs, so we do have to be cautious here. Wow. That was easier than I thought it was gonna be, but we got kind of lucky that they were separated. I'm not entirely sure why that happened. Oh, interesting. So they looted the dead guy. So we probably got all his stuff just by looting the bandits. Let's see if we can find this 5th guy. I don't mind fighting him 1v1 because he should be lower tier. What is that? Is there another body over there? Nice, we got 12 strength. We'll take it. Yeah, this guy is already looted. Oh, interesting. So one of the bandits did die, or somebody died over here. Is this that messenger guy that we're supposed to be talking to down at that intersection? Oh no, it's a human. A human came by. Oh man. Wrong place, wrong time, huh? So he got unlucky. I don't really want to fight the dogs. So, well, we're super overburdened. So I'm actually going to just go around the same way we came in. We'll probably edit this out. Let's just get back home, drop all this stuff off, and we'll come back. So we should figure out what we want to do with our equipment. I don't know if we want to wear all that gear because it's going to be super heavy. Let's take a look. I don't really want the shield. It's super heavy as well. Look at that, 10.5. It's very heavy. I kind of want to keep the bow though, but maybe not yet. Yeah, maybe we can work on the bow later. So we could put on some of these things. We've got a helmet here, which would be a good idea because I think head damage is boosted by like 2.5. So like 250%. So getting hit in the head would be devastating. So that's wouldn't be ideal. We could put on some of these other ones, but geez, look at how heavy that is, 19. Yeah, I think maybe we just be careful. I wouldn't mind putting on some of these things though. Like we do need something for our head, a cumin leather cap, felt hat, or a pointy cap. Or we could put on a coif. No, let's just put on a pointy cap. Yeah, we'll wear simple stuff for now, and then we'll worry about our armor later. I don't want to get into any big fights until we have a proper set. So I don't mind wearing the gambeson. Actually, there's a better one here, long gambeson, I think. Yeah, this one's better. And in terms of hand protection, we could wear these pickpocket gloves. Actually, I'm curious if these give us a boost to our theft. And then shoes. These cumin boots are pretty good. Yeah, we're wearing old quilted hose. That's not good. Let's switch it out. Noble quilted hose. That's actually really nice. Yeah, we'll go with the noble quilted hose. And I think we're pretty much good. Let's repair some stuff, especially the things that we're wearing. So let's repair those. We can, yeah, look how much damage, dude. We just barely started using this thing. It went down to 69. So it was at 100%. That's wild. These other things we can repair ourselves. It's not a big deal. Here we go. We'll repair up our marksman, the bow and arrow. And then the tailor pointy cap, that'll go back to full, and that's fine. We'll leave it at that. Actually, let's just use the rest of this thing so that we're not carrying it around. Oh, never mind. It's gonna chew up everything. All right, let's put some stuff down and we'll head back out. I almost forgot. Let's go repair the weapons first. I need to get into habit of doing that before we put stuff down because I'll forget. Also, I forgot to turn on the mod that speeds this stuff up, all the grindy stuff. Here we go. We picked up a craftsman level, so that's 10. Nice, we'll get a perk. There we go. Everything's at 100. Let's go drop stuff off. Actually, we should probably clean up too, so we're not all bloody. There we go. Back down to 40. We'll hang on to our kits again. I think it's probably a good idea to just hang on to those. All right, let's go back. Let's check for that last bandit and these 2 dogs. You know, there's supposed to be 2 dogs in here. There's one. I see the other one right there. Let's try and aggro one at a time. Yeah, I don't want to fight them both at the same time if we don't have to. Is he coming? Here, let's whistle at him. Come here, dog. Come on. Right. Right, let's get out of the wooded area so we can actually see him coming. There we go. I don't know where his buddy is. I think his buddy's still back there. He didn't aggro. Alright, sweet. So this one... Oh, is he running? Well, we can't let him get away. We need the kill. Otherwise, we're not going to get as much XP. Sorry, dog. There we go. Now, we'll butcher him. Little bit of dog meat. Man, they only give us 2? That's pretty wild. Yeah, that's hardcore. Or no, it's that 1 negative perk is what it is. It reduces the amount of meat you get from hunting by a significant amount. Alright, this one we should be able to handle, no problem. Alright, don't want him to go because then we're going to chase him down. Yeah, we're going to have to chase him down now. Get our stamina. Oh, man. Where the hell is this thing going? Where did he go? No, my XP. No, there he is. Right, maybe we'll do a stab. There we go. This sword is just garbage. There we go, got him. Man, that took forever. We got hunting Henry. Oh, crap, there's another one. Oh, he's gonna leave us alone, actually. Let's... Nope, he's not. There he goes. There we go. Nice, we don't have to chase this one. And we picked up a agility level, level 7. We need to find some way to increase that faster because our strength and vitality went up a lot, or agility not so much. So that should be it. 3. I thought there was only 2. Let's just double check to make sure. And also, how are we doing on sword? Yeah, we gained a level in sword from that, so that works. Let's go with precise strike. So if we charge up our attack fully, then it has a higher sword skill when you release it. So it's harder for them to block, does more damage, all that. It's really good for feints, so you can charge up an attack and then move into range and then let it rip. There's usually a guy right here for a quest, but I don't know where he is. Maybe he got killed, or he's always here. So I'm kind of surprised we didn't see him. There's a little path right here we can go down, and we'll pick up some bow and arrows and stuff. There we go. And then over here, there's a bowman's brew. A bow, yeah, villager dogwood bow. It's a level 2, so it's a decent one. And then there's a bunch of stuff in here. There's a skill book and such. We're at 48 out of 117, so we got plenty of space. All right, now we are just heading south. We need to go to Simming and start that quest, pick up a horse, or, you know, stuff like that. Is this... Yeah, I'd rather skip the quest right now and get our horse. We'll try and get Pebbles back and then go pick up our cash. And then we'll come back and do the quest. So let's cut until we get back to something interesting. We got some people fist fighting here. I think we can join them.
Hey, fellow. We're an honest lot.
Are you a blacksmith?
And you, gentleman's manservant, I reckon.
You deserve a clobbering for how poor a judge of people you are.
Be my guest. I'm Yira. Hard as nails and happy to flatten you any time of the day. Careful, though. I don't like blades.
Glad to hear that. From one blacksmith to another.
Oh, sorry, brother. I didn't take you for someone who could swing a hammer.
So this guy...
I love
I think we can fist fight with him.
But I have a lord I must serve. What are you doing here? Where's your anvil?
Our forge has gone undone for. And these folk around me lost all they had, too.
So war, eh? It's a shitty thing.
Aye, well, that's just the way it is. By God's grace, I still have 2 hands, and I can always find work. I could do with a bit of coin right now. Fancy having a wrestle? For money?
Here we go. So
All right, let's wrestle, because I'm quite sure I'm the better fighter.
Great.
Henry.
I wouldn't be so cocky if I was you, though. I know a few tricks. I'll be done with you in no time. And because I'm so confident, I say we spice it up with a few groschen. What do you say?
yeah, we'll bet 40 groschen. We have 376,
Definitely.
so even if we lose,
Here
not
you
a
go.
big deal.
Let's do this. Useless!
We gotta be careful not to take too much damage here. I think maybe we'll just get in and clinch with him. Heavily damaged cumin boots. They were like perfect. What is he doing? There we go. I'm worried that he's going to be able to master strike.
Useless!
We do have some healing potions, so even if we take some damage, I guess it's not that big of a deal. There we go, we got him.
Sakura,
And we got a level.
you were good. Not even old Larch's moves were any use. Well, anyway, Henry, here's your coin.
You put up a decent fight, Yira. I'll remember that levering trick.
Nice. So we picked up 40 groschen from there and some skill. Let's go wash ourselves off. See how much damage we took. 76, yeah, he hit us pretty good. We do have some potions here. We've got the marigold decoction. This one also gives us some energy, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. But you know, do they have a fire we can cook our dog meat on? Here we go. Cook it, Henry. I don't remember if the dog meat gives you minus energy, so if it does, we probably don't want to eat it. No, it doesn't. So 15, that's good. Let's eat maybe our bacon first, though. And then we can drink some of this other stuff that's going to give us some energy. So we'll get a little drunk. Okay, onward to Simming. We're heading south still. I can see it from here. Yeah, it's right there. So we'll come back. Yeah, look how many guards they have. 5. That would be a rough battle. I think in the late game it shouldn't be a problem, but yeah. That would be a tough one. We're here at Simming. If we go through those doors, it's going to pull us into a cutscene and start that quest. I don't want to start it yet, so we're going to sneak our way around the back. We'll try and get Pebbles right now if we can, and then we'll go deal with those bandits and grab our cash.
Wait, that's...
There's Pebbles. And we'll go talk to the groom.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
So we want to do the be reasonable, but let's take some of these other
She's
chat
my
options so we
horse.
can get some XP.
I rode in on her from Ratai, in the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just happens to be the one you already own. Does it have your brand? It does not. So you are out of luck.
Who sold her to you?
I told you already. Some young lad. He wasn't from here.
What did he look like? Where'd he go?
You're a bit hasty, eh? He had black hair and a big beard, and he looked like he'd been sleeping in the woods. And his breath smelled like hell. But I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
Here we go. Be reasonable.
Look, you know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe
Sounds like
not
a lawyer.
impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the
There we
good
go,
graces
success.
of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you. But you owe me one. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her.
All right, we got to be real careful here not to get sucked
Safe
into the
travels.
quest. So we got to stay away from that area. So we're going to walk directly back here and just go straight out. Here we go. Come on, Pebbles. There we go. All right, our horse, we've got a little bit of equipment on him. That's fine. And 170 carry capacity, that's going to make a huge difference. Let's start throwing some stuff on. We don't really need all this stuff. When we get a better, what do you call it, a belt that can hold 3 slots, then we'll start using the bow and arrow. I think for now we'll just stick to these 2. All right, let's get going. We need to head somewhere in this general direction. Whoa, look how many guards there are here. That's cool. Yeah, that's a lot of guards. Now we are down here at Semine. We need to get our dog back as well, but I think going to Tomcat wouldn't be a bad idea. But first thing first, let's head down. This is where we need to go right here. If we cut across this way, we could go across the water and then head up there. So that means we need to hang a right and then follow that path all the way back. So let's head that way. Hopefully we don't get ambushed, because that would be really bad news right now. Here we go. We're about to hit the forest, which means we are right around here. So when it forks, we need to make a left. Here we go. This is the nomad's camp, so we need to hang a left.
Whoa!
There we go. We'll go down here. We'll come back here later. There's a lot of really good vendors over here. And some decent quests we could do. But we'll head this way first. Alright, are we even going the right way? So, nomad camp, we hung a left. Yeah, okay, there's the water. So we're heading the right way. And Pebbles is not having a good time here. Yep, here we go. This is the little land bridge over. And we found a boar hunting spot. I don't know that we'll do a whole lot of hunting in this one. Oh boy, there's a bunch of... What is that? A bunch of people? I saw... There's a boar right there, but I saw some people walking. Yeah, right there. Are those bandits? I don't know. Let's give him some space. There's some bodies over here we can check. I think there's a little bit of cash. We'll take his dice, groschen, and all that. Guy doesn't have anything on him. We will take the food, though. Alright, speaking of which, let's start drinking some of our alcohol. Right, we don't have any in our system? No. But we can keep our energy at bay if we do. So moonshine is going to give us quite a bit of energy, but it also gives us a bunch of alcohol, so we got to be careful not to drink too much. So this gives us 15 energy. That puts us at 82. I want to try to not sleep. There we go. Just picked up some stuff here. So Drowner's map. It's a map to something. Just keep collecting all their little stuff here. There's some groschen up here we can take as well. I don't know, how do you drown in, like, ankle-high water? That's the thing I want to know about. Oh, crap. We got too drunk, so now we just messed up our perk, unfortunately. The balanced diet one. Yeah, I did not mean to do that. So, wow, we are really sensitive to the drinking. Oh, man, how are we supposed to fight the bandits like this? We might have to just get in, get the money, and get out. I just wanted to get some energy back. I guess we stick to ale in the beginning until we can handle it. Who are these guys anyways? Let's see. Oh no, this is somebody on a horse. A noble. And then there was 2 guys that were walking. Let's see. Yeah, here they are. They're still walking. Let's see if they're bandits. No, that looks like a female, so they're probably just regular.
Whoa!
Yeah, villager, beggar. Alright, we'll leave him alone.
Quick!
Alright, the drunk is not too bad. It's kind of going away. So I think we'll be alright. Our target's right up here. Oh, crap.
Whoa!
Alright, looks like there's a lot of... I would assume they're bandits, but I don't know for a fact. We need to try and separate them. Let's get behind them. There you go. We can just pick them off like this. Let's check these bodies real quick before we go. Not really anything good there. I don't know. Does he have a weapon? Oh, here we go. He's got the kettle hat. That thing's worth a lot. I think everything else is junk. And then same thing, the helmet is good. We'll leave the other stuff. Alright, let's see if we can catch up to these guys. I don't think we're going to be able to get them all. Some of them will get off the map. There's no way. But let's start distracting them. Yeah, here we go.
I'll kill you!
I want to go for his head since it's unprotected. Let's get our stamina back. Yeah, he's pretty injured already. There we go, he's done. That weapon looks pretty good. The shield, we're gonna leave. Yeah, most of his stuff is junk. We'll take the wine though. Alright, how many more can we get before they get off map? Launch a rock way up there. Nope. Here we go. Yeah, this guy's got no armor. One more hit, I think he'll be down. Oh, we missed. How did we miss that? There we go, he's down. Rider's mace. It's not bad. We'll take it. And this guy has junk as well. Got some decent stuff. Yeah, not gear wise, but the other stuff's decent. All right, can we get one more? That guy out front. There's no way. All right, we got to try and launch some artillery here. This is gonna be really long range. Oh, nice. We got him. We got him. All right, turn around.
You're a dead man! Piece of shit!
The obligatory insult. Right, we gotta try and hit the head. Oh, that was a big hit.
Christ! Shit!
Alright, he's... For some reason we missed that hit. Here we go. This thing is so slow. Oh, that was a big hit as well. Back up a little bit, get our stamina.
I've got you!
Yell at him again. Alright, our agility went up. Oh, man. Oh, double hit. Alright, what do we got here? Common mace. That's pretty good. We'll definitely take that. And again, it's all junk. Take his food and his cash, though. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to have some stuff to take once we get to that bandit camp. Alright, let's get our horse. There you are. Let's go get our cash before it decays all the way. So that didn't go too bad. Definitely helps when you separate him, though. I think fighting 2v1 is probably okay, but very risky. 3v1 is where it gets, I want to say, kind of reckless and not really a good idea. Now in here, there's a Nighthawk potion we'll take. Some junk. Now I'd like to get in and get our money first, just in case things go south. Go. And we got our leather gloves, and still 1,403, wow. All of our cash was still in there. All the food and wine went bad, though. But there's somebody over there spotting the bodies. Alright, let's see if we can get these guys. Yeah, this guy's all by himself. Start hitting him in the head. There we go. He didn't call anybody out. I mean, he tried to, but I don't think anybody listened. Just take all of his stuff. This guy's kind of by himself as well. Throw a rock at him. There we go. So he's by himself as well. Perfect.
What do you want?
Oh man, he got destroyed. Homemade hunting sword, it's not worth carrying. Yeah, they have absolute garbage gear. That guy sees the body. Oh, here we go. That guy sees he's coming out by himself, I think. I saw somebody behind him, but he was walking. Yep, he's by himself. All right, there's another no
Show
helmet.
what you're made of.
Smash in the head. There we go. Another one down. Yeah, they have such bad stuff. We'll take his gloves, some cash, and a bandage. And the weapon is really bad. All right, here we go. Another one. I think there's one more. There's one guy in here that's got armor, I'm pretty sure. One in the head. Oh, man. 2 to the head as he was going down. Again, we'll just take some of this stuff. It's not really worth taking, but... Alright, so... Yeah, we already looted all these guys. I think there's one more. I thought there was one in here that was, like, higher tier. Oh, yeah, that might be him. Nope, there's 2 in here. Alright, so what happens if we come up and just... smoke him? Alright, so we choked him out. We'll just stab him real quick. That might have woken up the other guy. There's a guy back here sleeping. Nope, he's still sleeping. Oh, that's not bad. Reinforced bludgeons. Spear and Groschen will take it.
Now you're gonna.
There we go. Just keep slashing this guy till he wakes up. I was gonna say, we stabbed him like 3 times before he got up. He wasn't in very good shape. So there we go. Bandit camp is cleared. You know what we should do? Let's just take everything there is now. And we're gonna go back and sell stuff anyways. We might as well have a full inventory. These horses we could steal and sell as well, actually. So we're right here. We could pull one back here and sell it. What time is it? Oh, it's getting late. Let's get some more gear off these dead bodies. All right, where are you, Pebbles? And actually, this horse, I don't know what's going on there. Here we go. We still have room for more, but I think let's just, oh, nope. So he came back for his horse. Good thing we didn't try and steal it. Right, let's go back to these guys. Take a few more bodies worth of loot, and then let's go. Let's try and steal this horse and sell it. So this one is worth 160. What about this one? 460. That's the one we want. All right, so mount and steal. And to be able to get back there, we need to go back the way we came. We're going in this direction right here, so we need to cross. Let's get moving. Oh, he stopped to check out more bodies. Every 2 feet, there's bodies over here, man. He's never going to get home at that rate. Okay, that was quite an adventure. So luckily, they're still able to separate, but we do need to start taking on 2 or 3 at once. And to be able to do that, I think it makes sense to get some armor. Alright, let's take this a little bit slow, because this is kind of a tough spot. Alright, I think if we just follow this, we should hit it. Yep, there we go. I see the camp now. I think we'll get about 200 for this. I think you get about half of whatever it says it's worth.
Whoa!
There he is. Oh. Drop the horse off right here. This guy's doing horse competitions. I don't really care about that yet.
Are you in charge of the horses around here?
Aye, you got that right, Mura. Me and my stallion Dan have all the horses in the region under our thumb and hoof.
All the horses in the region? What does that entail?
You will see for yourself when you bring me one. I will take any horse, as long as it is alive. Where you get it from is none of my business. I will buy it for all the groschen I can scrounge together.
You found a nice source of income, I'll give you that.
And if you just happen to like the horse so much that you would like to keep it, perhaps because your ass has started to ache from riding the one you have now, I would be happy to teach it to listen to you like a proper Romani man listens to his voivod. For a bit of coin, that is. Of course you will have to pay me, not the horse. It will certainly be cheaper than buying one from those bastards at the stables.
All right. Where should I take the horse?
Put him by the pennants over there.
That's what I thought. I already put a horse there.
What do you want to do with him?
So we're gonna sell.
I want to exchange him for groschen.
For this one, I will give you this much.
So he wants to give us 260. Let's
I was
haggle
thinking
just a
of
little
different
bit.
amount for the risk. What do you say to this?
So we'll try and get a little bit more out of it.
Only because it's you.
That's quite a sum. Lower your price.
All right, he'll give us
Well,
5 more.
I would be a
Cheap
fool
bastard.
not to agree to that. So I do. Here you are. You can go now, More.
It's fine.
I
5 is
will
better
handle
than
the
none.
horse from here. Hey, do you want to raise horses?
All right, we're not doing the race horses because we don't have a good horse yet. We need pebbles to upgrade. Is this guy a guard? Yeah, that's one of the ones from down. There's another camp down there. Okay, let's get our pebbles and get out. So we actually have a decent amount of cash saved up. We've got 2k. Yeah, 2k. And we still have some stuff to sell, so that'll help. Now, we need to go back here to complete a quest. We can come down here as well to sleep. Miller Crazel. Yeah, let me think about what to do next.